Hey guys, it's Erik Boyce from XNN. On my left here, I have a map of several colleges that teachers attended here at Xavier. Before they came to Xavier, what some people may not know is they had a lot of interesting jobs. And for the next few weeks, we're going to go around interviewing a couple teachers about what they did before they started their careers at Xavier. So, Mr. Brown, before you started teaching at Xavier, what interesting jobs did you have?
I've had a number of jobs, and myself and a friend, we went out every day looking for a job, couldn't find one. And he said he just quit his job. I said, oh, what was it? He said, well, he worked in a funeral home. So I went down and applied for the job, and I got the job. And it turned out to be, you helped out in the funeral parlor itself. So you did the driving. And then every third week you were on night call. And what happened was if someone died in a local hospital, you'd have to go in and pick them up. And you go in and sign papers. They take the case back to the funeral home, and you would initially prep them that night and then finish it up the next day. I helped with about 100 embalmings in that summer, but I couldn't do it alone because obviously I wasn't licensed. You have to be a licensed person in most states. This was in the state of Maine. So that was sort of an interesting job.
So, Mr. Lyons, before you came teaching at Xavier, did you have any interesting jobs?
I think the coolest job I ever had was when I was in college. For 4 summers in a row, I worked on a ship, a merchant training ship at a maritime college in the Bronx. And I cleaned bedrooms and bathrooms for officers. They were about the size of this office. And I got paid to travel. First year we went to Spain and England. First year Florida, Montreal. Second year Spain and England. Third year France and Portugal. Fourth year we sailed up the Hudson to Albany and over to Holland. So I got to travel to all those different countries, spend 6 weeks out at sea each summer, and got paid for it. It was just so cool.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So, Mrs. Seto, before you came to Xavier teaching, what was an interesting job you had?
I would have to say one of the most interesting jobs I had was being a flight attendant. It was quite a few years ago, but I got to be down in Texas and get trained, and then I got to fly all over, mostly just the Northeast. It was just me on the airplane and the passengers because it was those little like 20-person planes, and it was bumpy and lots of soda serving.
Very cool. Thank you.
All right.
So that concludes our week of interviewing teachers about what previous jobs they have. I hope you guys know more about them. Erik Boyce from XNN signing off.